Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do like the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you all so much for following the channel. For those of you that have seen all these comments come through on the channel, I do apologize, but there is no WhatsApp on this channel. You would never have a message from me saying, hey, follow me on WhatsApp and all that. So I do apologize, but it is something, unfortunately, that YouTube should get better at, because it is extremely frustrating as a content producer to get these kind of messages go out to my followers. So I do apologize for that. But you're not here to hear about that. Let's talk about Ripple, what's going on today, what's going on tomorrow, and certainly what kind of week we can expect from Ripple. And so this article on Cryptolian speaks about, Ripple price prediction, XRP poised for a 20% price surge on top of where it's already gone today so far. So the Ripple price prediction shows that Ripple is moving closer to the collar of an inverse hand and shoulders pattern. If XRP manages to close the day above the 60 cents region, it is likely to set off a 20% price rally past the $1 mark. And officially, we have done that. So we do have that. And over here, we just talk about, the price movement over the last 24 hours, what's been going on. But the price is rallying and the price is going up. And traditionally, the Sunday or during a weekend is during a time when the prices dip. And we've seen that over the last couple of weeks, and certainly in March, like prices in, this Sunday in America, Monday in Australia dip, and then by Tuesday in Australia, we start to go up again. But nothing like that is happening at the moment for XRP. Now, we've got some massive news. Obviously, April 6th is just around the corner, which will be April 7th for us here in Australia. But the discovery conference call is set for Tuesday, April 6th, to discuss the defendants' joint motion to, in regards to the documents, which were the Bitcoin and Ethereum internal SEC communication. And why it's important is that the SEC deemed Bitcoin and Ethereum not a security. And what the Ripple lawyers are saying, okay, cool, give us the documents. Why them, not us? Ripple have been constantly in communication with the SEC over multiple occasions, and sometimes, 5 or 6 times throughout the year, to make sure that what they're up to is compliant, and never heard anything to say that, something was wrong. And then out of nowhere, a lawsuit appears on the 23rd of December, just before the previous SEC board quits. So it's going to be interesting. What are they going to get? What's Ripple going to find in these documents if they do get a hand on these documents? It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be absolutely fascinating to see. So far, the way this lawsuit has gone in favor of Ripple. But what we know is that a court case is complex, and there are hidden things around the corner all the time. And so while we're ahead at the moment, doesn't mean we're going to win at the end. And I do want to mention that, because it's foolish as a channel to come out and just always bring positivity and positive news without explaining the possibility of the opposite happening, which is still right now a possibility. I personally have a prediction of a settlement. I believe that this case will settle out of court in the coming weeks. It's in the best interest of both parties, I believe, in going forward. And having regulatory clarity is really what Ripple is pushing for. And if they get that, it's going to be absolutely massive. So if we look at the price today, and this is, if we look at the price, so this is over a year period, what has happened, over the course of the year. So we can see here that back in April 6th, it was 18 cents USD. And if we look at today, it's 63, almost 64 cents. So, for those of you that got Ripple last year at 18 cents and you're now sitting at 63, well done, it's amazing. If we look at the all-time though, we have a lot of people that have held. Actually, we'll go here. We've got people that have held Ripple since these days of 3 cents, and we've got people that jumped into Ripple around the peak of the bull market, which was $3.29 for a brief period on January 8th, 2018, and then everything in between. And we're all waiting for this, we're all waiting for that $3.20, $3.28 to be broken again, and it will happen. It's just a matter of time. And so it's really, really fascinating to see what's going on here. But obviously we have a particular hurdle at the moment to break, and it's right here. So that 68 cents is critical. Breaking that 68 cents and pushing above 70, retesting 70 and going above is going to be so important. So in other news, to look at why this week is so important for XRP is that XRP has had the highest weekly candle close since May 2018. The momentum is building for an amazing price explosion. This was Crypto Bull 2020 that pointed this out. And that is so cool to see, the highest weekly candle close since May 2018 is something to get us very, very excited about. Over here, we can see that it is the first time that the weekly has closed above 62 cents in 3 years. Just about a different way of showing it, but I mean, how cool is that? The first time in 3 years that this has happened. That's why we're all getting very, very excited, because from a technical fundamentals point of view, this is starting to really warm up. And we haven't even had the SEC case closed. That's what's really, really exciting. There is no Coinbase. These are just all based on fundamentals and what is going on right now. And we can only imagine, Coinbase coming back and a settlement happening between the SEC and Ripple, and we could see this thing skyrocket to $10. But for now, let's look at the numbers, So I think the way that it's going, the way that we're moving at the moment and what we're about to hit, like I said, I think the 70 cents plays such an important role. And we can see here towards the end of the page on the left hand side, we can see here just how hard the price dropped as soon as it hit that 70 cents. So 70 cents is going to be a really, really critical point for Ripple. So where do we go? So the bullish scenario that we're at and where we're about to go. So right now, where you can see here, we're at number 2, and I think the next stop, like from a bullish perspective, is $55 as far as from a momentum point of view. Then from there, we're going to retrace back to 28 before we push forward again and go to $72. Now, it's not overnight. This is over, the next couple of months and, into next year. But this is a very realistic outlook on where we're heading with XRP, which I know 60 cents right now to talk about, $53 and $75 is crazy, but instant liquidity and the mission of Ripple will make these numbers happen. And I know what you guys are saying, that's a market cap of this and a market cap of that. There are $5.3 trillion transferred every day through the SWIFT system. So even if Ripple, XRP, were able to capture 5% of that market, 5% of an outdated, slow system, it would still be a $10 XRP. 5% of the current market of SWIFT would be a $10 XRP. That's what I want you to think about. Don't talk about current market and that would be bigger than Ethereum, it'll be bigger than this, it'll be bigger than that. We're talking about instant liquidity and solving a problem of an outdated system, which is the SWIFT. So 5% of SWIFT's market cap, and you got a $10 XRP. Now that's what I want you to think about. And again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I do want you to do your own research, like I have, and like many XRP people have in the XRP community. And if you have been in XRP, in the comments, just let me know how long you've been in XRP. I'm always curious to hear about this and how long people have been in XRP and what you're up to and what's going on. Now, from a technical perspective, like I mentioned, 76 cents plays a very, very important role as far as momentum. We break that and we go to 93 cents. That's my perspective. After that, once we break out of that, the next stop is $1. And then after that is $1.15, which is the next stop after that. So what can happen this week? I think we're going to break it. I think we're going to break 70 and push to 90 cents. FOMO, fear of missing out, could really kick in. And if it does kick in, it's going to be really, really fascinating to see how much of the market jumps in, because they all know, people that have been in this know that 70 cents is so crucial. And I think breaking $1 could really see FOMO kick in for a lot of people when it comes to XRP. So from there, what's going to happen? Well, in my perspective, like I said, we're going to break $1, probably FOMO to about $1.70, retrace back at $1.40, $1.35 before we kick off and break the $3 all-time high and beyond. So looking at this, we're sitting at 68 cents now, and I believe that in the not too distant future, we're going to rally all the way to about $23. Then we're going to retrace a little bit. We're going to push to $178, and then by then it'll be the end of the bull market, and we're just going to sit around $10 mark and just sit there. That's my prediction. That's what I'm going with. I'd love to know in the comments what your thoughts are about where we're going, what it's going to look like. Just want to give you this graph now. So just there we are now. We're going to push straight to 23, retrace for a little bit, and then push to 178. So $178 by the end of the bull run, whenever the end might be. Nobody knows. Love to know your comments. Love to know where you're up to. Love to know where you're at with XRP. And if you have been in XRP, how long have you been in XRP? Thank you all so much for the support, for the passion that you show this channel. Really appreciate all of you. These last couple of videos have been a little bit longer, and the reason being is that there is a lot to discuss, because this is getting serious. This is getting really serious now when it comes to XRP, and I just want you to know and be well equipped and ready for everything. Thank you. See you next time.